Hello and welcome back. We were just about to do the prison break. Have you noticed, I noticed sometimes when I watch these videos back that I tend to start off kind of quiet. Hello and welcome back. Don't know why. Makes it sound like I'm trying to like be seductive, which I'm not. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Alright. Let's see. So, let's check the journal actually. Don't know where she is. They did say we will need other keys, possibly. There's one of the ordinators. Well, that's a lock we can pick. Or show. Or at least you would think so. Oh, hello. Oh. I did not want to do that. No, I don't. Oh, you guys, did I already screw it up? Okay, we can't go that way. And we can't go the other way because there's a guard there too. So we will go this way. Okay, we're gonna have to sneak by him. Oh no. Okay. Now this just kind of feels like a loop. Yeah. So the question is, how do we get by this guy? Let's just kind of hope he doesn't see us. I think Caius's gear is helping us, right? Because it fortifies our sneak by 20. Okay. Oh man. Can we make it to the door? Okay. For some reason, he did not see us. What? Are you serious? What kind of BS is that? Well, now we know we can get by this guy. So we're just gonna... do that. I feel like I gotta stop again. So our sneak icon actually disappeared there, but he didn't do anything to react, so whatever. Okay, so that down path is a no-go. And we know the other path just loops around here. Now, did I just not look? Oh. Ah, yeah, okay. This is probably the way we need to go. I'm guessing that other door along the straight path was just the other outside entrance. And that's why they told us to use the back entrance here, is because it was right next to this upper path. Yep. Looking pretty solid. Let's do another thing. Oh. So many guards. Rest and meditate. Certainly would like to. How in the hell am I gonna sneak past this guard? Okay. So that seemed to work. Oh no, he saw me.
Do you want something from me?
Don't care about you. Shoot. Mayor Milu? Yeah. Did you have the divine intervention scrolls? I have an escape plan. Yes, I do. I'll need one divine intervention scroll myself for my escape plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one, but if you haven't got one yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a divine intervention scroll. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest monastery at Holemaon. For safety, we can travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Bleda Hatiria on the east docks of Ebenhart. Tell her I sent you and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Holemaon by boat. I'll meet you there and we'll get the lost prophecies from Gilvis Barlow, the leader of the dissident priests, and magic conceals the Holemaon entrance. Speak to Vavren Arian, a monk at the dock of Holemaon, about the hidden entrance. Holomean is a secret monastery of the distant priests. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coast, with only a single entrance hidden from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. We can't talk now, but in the Apocrypha, the hidden teachings of the temple, there are several extensive references to lost prophecies. Prophecies no longer current among the Ashlanders, but recorded by earlier temple pilgrims and scholars. I think you'll find what you're looking for in the libraries of Holomean. Alright. I have the scroll. I'll meet you at Holomean. Goodbye. Okay. Well, looks like we are out of here. Where did it warp us to? Ebenheart. Interesting. Interesting. So now we just gotta find this Holomean place. The East Docks in Ebenheart. Well, we are in Ebenheart. Which my computer does not seem to like. My frame rates are taking a dive. Which I apologize for. If it looks pretty stuttery, that's because it is. Skyrim mission. Is that some foreshadowing? Probably not. I don't think they knew they were going to do Skyrim this far back. I mean, I'm sure they were going to do it at some point, but I don't know. Man, this place is big. Is that a dragon? So these appear to be the East Docks. This also appears to be a woman. Can I tell you that I would like to go fishing? Do I know you? Right, you're Soren. My friend said you might want to go fishing. Yes, I know a fine place. Excellent fishing, my friend. Mayor Milo says it's her favorite fishing spot. Are you ready to go? Yes. Good. I'm ready to take you to Holomean anytime you're ready to travel, and I'll be here to offer you that service anytime you need. Jeez, she's not supposed to talk about it. We're going fishing. Alright. Azura's coast region? Does that sound right? Along Azura's coast. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Wow, that is very dark. I'm Varan Aryan, a monk of Holomaean. The monastery is here on this island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only. The magical twilight hour sacred to Azura Meiramilo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barlow. Later I can arrange for you to return to Vivec whenever you are ready. Stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. Okay, it's very dark. And of course my lantern does jack squat. I don't want to rest though, because I have to rest anyway. I think we have happened upon where we need to be, perhaps? Whoa, what? Local. I mean, as long as we can find the entrance. That does not seem like an entrance to me. Or does it? Does this seem like an entrance? It seems like a building. Dawn. Oh, yeah, we leveled up. Let's do strength this time, another agility, and another endurance. Seems pretty good. Or let's not do agility and let's do willpower. That just might... We're about to cap agility at 100, and so I don't want to. It'll just make it more flexible if we still have agility as an option. There we go. So this was the entrance. Shrine. Welcome, Soren. Meiramilo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barlow. Alright. Ah, well, speak of the devil. We made it out! Thank you, Soren, for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holomaean with Master Barlow and assist him with the monastery's library. Are you the guy I need to talk to then? The Lost Prophecies. I've reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give to you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called the Stranger and the 7 Visions. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insight into the riddle surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the lost prophecies that your friend Nabani Mesa told you about. We have also prepared a document for you called Cogranok's Tools. Hey, Cogranok was that Dwemer guy that the big fat Spider-Man guy with spider legs told us about. This document will explain to you and to others the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of the Tribunal and the corrupt nature of their divine powers. It is to conceal this secret that the temple persecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. This persecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy, Dagoth-Ur, and if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept and tolerate differences of opinion and dogma, but other parts of the temple, in particular the ordinators under Berel Salah, claim that the threat from Red Mountain and Dagoth-Ur can only be resisted with a unified, resolute faith. The people are afraid, so they support the hardline. But if we can show ourselves able to confront Dagoth-Ur more effectively than the ordinators, the temple and the people will support us. So long as the ordinators, buoyant armigers, and the tribunal contain the blight and Dagoth-Ur's creatures within the ghost fence, faith in the temple's protective power was strong. But now travelers in settlements suffer from blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its ages-old battle with the devil Dagoth-Ur. Our interest in the Nerevarine used to be a matter of principle, a willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by temple doctrine. Now Dagoth-Ur grows stronger while the Tribunal grows weaker, and the return of Saint Nerevar, even if only reborn in spirit, may be our best prospect of salvation. The Lost Prophecy. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither hound nor guar, nor seed nor harrow, but dragon-born and far-star marked, outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain. Blessed guest counters 7 curses, star-blessed hand wields thrice-cursed blade, to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. I've annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy, with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born, but welcome as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. The Nerevarine? An outlander? That wouldn't please many Ashlanders, and may explain how the prophecy got lost. The 7 curses. 7 curses reads as follows: through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from halls of oath-breaking house rings 7 curses of gods blasphemed. The first curse, the curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. The third curse, the curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. Seventh curse, curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at interpreting the verses. In short form, 7 curses from the House Dagoth or House Dwemer or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is Corpus. Ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear. But Curse of Dreams seems to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns. Interesting. The Lost Prophecy. So here are the notes. Lines 1 to 3. Of ancient family, but not of the 4 great Ashlander clans, born under foreign stars in the sign of the dragon, the imperial sign. Lines 4 to 5. Outlander incarnate appears as a formal epithet, stressing the linkage between the words. The Outlander incarnate is a blessed guest, one not born of the tribes, but accepted as a guest with rights of hearth and hospitality. Under Red Mountain, he will confront and balance against 7 curses. See the 7 curses prophecy. Also, Dagoth-Ur is served by his 7 kin, once great wizard lords called Ash Vampires by the Ashlanders. I see. So we might have to kill these 7 Ash Vampires? Are they the 7 curses? The star blessed suggests Azura, the Daedra Lord and patron of magic, fate, and prophecy. Thrice Cursed Blade may refer to a weapon called Keening, associated in certain legends with the Battle of Red Mountain and Dwemer Craft Lord Krogranak. Reap the harvest is a reference to the proverb, you harvest from the seeds you plant, which means you get what your labors deserve, in both a positive sense of reward and negative sense of punishment. The Unmourned House could be either both of the lost great houses of the Dunmer, House Dwemer, and House Dagoth. Okay. 7 curses. Let's see his notes. Lines 1 to 3 are ambiguous and may refer to the impiety of the god-mocking House Dwemer or the treacherous diplomacy of the subtle House Dagoth, or both. House Dagoth, however, was reviled as oath-breaking for its treachery at Red Mountain. It may, however, refer to unspecified broken oaths of peace between Lord Nerevar and Lord Dumak, founders of the Ground Council. Nerevar and Dumak were loyal friends until the disagreements between the Dwemer and the other great houses broke out in open conflict. Line 4. The Dwemer were the mockers and profaners of the divine. Lines 5 to 6. The curses of fire and ash would come from Red Mountain where Dagoth-Ur rules. These were the earliest reported threats from Red Mountain. Curse of Flesh suggests blight disease, especially Corpus. The fire and ash storms preceded the threats of blight and Corpus. Lines 8 to 10 are obscure and may refer to as yet unrecognized threats from Dagoth-Ur. Line 11. Recent reports of soul sickness and disturbed dreams come from townsfolk and Ashlanders alike. That the 7th and final curse has begun suggests the threat presented is about to reach a crisis. Okay, let's read Khogranak's tools. Beneath Red Mountain, Dwemer miners discovered a great magical stone. By diverse methods, Lord Khogranak, High Priest and Magecrafter of the ancient Dwemer, determined that this magical stone was the heart of the god Lorkhan, cast here in the Dawn Era as a punishment for his mischief in creating the mortal world. Determined to use its divine powers to create a new god for the exclusive benefit of the Dwemer, Khogranak forged 3 great enchanted artifacts, which are called Khogranak's tools. Wraithguard is an enchanted gauntlet to protect its wearer from destruction when tapping the heart's power. Sunder is an enchanted hammer to strike the heart and produce the exact volume and quality of power desired. Keening is an enchanted blade that is used to flay and focus the power that rises from the heart. When Khogranak used these tools on the heart in the Battle of Red Mountain, no one knows what happened, but the Dwemer race disappeared entirely from the mortal world. Lord Nerevar and Lord Dagoth retrieved these tools and didn't know what to do with them. Nerevar asked Dagoth to guard the tools while he went to consult with his counselors, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. He left and spoke with his 3 counselors, and they decided to return together to Red Mountain to decide what to do. But while Nerevar was gone, Dagoth was tempted and confused by the powers of the tools. When Nerevar and the counselors arrived, he refused to give them up, claiming he had sworn to Nerevar to protect them. Then Dagoth fought with Nerevar and the counselors and was mortally wounded and driven off, and the tools were recovered. Then Nerevar and his counselors decided to take the tools for safekeeping. They all swore a great oath never to use the tools, but after Nerevar's death, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil yielded to temptation. They took these tools themselves and went to Lorkhan's heart, buried beneath Red Mountain, and gave themselves divine powers. But Dagoth had not died. We don't know what happened, but this is what we believe. His experiments with Cogronach's tools had joined him to the heart's divine nature in some way, so that he learned to draw power directly from the heart. We conjecture that Dagoth driven by anger and greed, used the heart without caution and restraint, and as a result he has become terribly powerful and terribly mad. But the Tribunal showed great care and restraint in their use of the tools, and so they were not driven mad, and they did many good things. Nonetheless, the Tribunal too appears to have been corrupted by the heart's power, though more subtly. Cogronach's tools are cursed. Stealing power from the heart of a god is a terrible folly, and fated to disaster. The Tribunal is losing its battle to control the power of the heart. They are sustained by the same tainted power that drives Dagoth mad. They grow weak and cannot protect us from Dagoth. But even if they could, would we be wise to be worshipping gods such as these? They conceal the truth from us out of shame. They persecute the Nerevarine and the dissident priests out of shame, when they should be welcoming them, enlisting their aid against Dagoth. The Tribunal have done much good for Morrowind and the Dunmer, but they succumbed to the temptation of Cogronach's tools, and though these tools once may have seemed the instruments of salvation, now they must be seen as instruments of doom. Interesting. So, kind of get what's going on a little bit. There was an ancient battle. There's this heart of a god. Dagoth got corrupted, but also these three people, Vivek, Alamexia, and Sothasil, used it to make themselves gods, and they're still around. I believe Vivek is in the temple of Vivek City, for example. Huh. Okay. So now we got to make our way back to the Ushulaku camp, I'm guessing. Let's just check the journal really quick. I must bring these lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa as soon as I can. Yep. Okay. The problem is that's all the way up here. Well, I guess we'll have to figure out our route back in the next episode. I will see you guys later.